The NFL is in full swing this weekend, but before that, our new weekly segment takes a look at the biggest storylines around the league. All right, so here's our week one watch. There are a lot of great matchups to look forward to, but Acho, which one is the most intriguing?
I think my favorite matchup, the most intriguing matchup this week, how about the Seahawks versus the Colts?
You like
Why
that?
is this so intriguing? Still, remember Carson Wentz. First and foremost, he's playing for his life.
Yes,
You do
football
not
life.
get a second chance at a first impression. I've been telling y'all this. He's playing for his football life. The Philadelphia Eagles got rid of him, shipped him out. Go ahead, go meet up with your old head coach. We all think Carson Wentz, with the partnership of his new head coach Frank Reich, is going to be spectacular. But what if it's not? If it's not, that's a problem. Flip side, Russell Wilson.
Let's go.
All the drama, being a diva, all off season. Was it all worth it? So when I talk about the matchups, when I look at the Seahawks and I look at the Colts, both of these teams are a little bit of an ambiguity. They could win their division. They could miss the playoffs. Can't wait to watch this.
Yeah, it's like some controversies around the quarterback position for different reasons.
Exactly.
One from performance and one for personality, if you want to go there. Well, my most intriguing matchup is the Steelers versus my Buffalo Bills. One of only two matchups this week one that's about the division winners from the year prior. So look at this situation. Buffalo Bills, obviously high expectations, trying to get over that hump out of just the AFC Championship game and into the Super Bowl. And the forgotten team in the Pittsburgh Steelers. What will they do? Ben Roethlisberger comes in this year. Everyone says he's renewed. Is the team renewed? Because this is a team that won a division, but we saw him last time on the football field, didn't look as
Do
good.
you see Josh Allen as Ben Roethlisberger? So many people have tried to make that comparison. Is Josh Allen a baby Ben?
No, he's more than baby Ben in terms of potential. Why? He has the arm of a Big Ben. I'm not going to slight his arm. But Big Ben was mobile in a sense of his mind and his footwork. But he was doing that in small space. Josh Allen could run the football. Josh Allen is a baby Lamar Jackson. He's not Ben Roethlisberger. He's Ben Roethlisberger plus. More octane when it comes to his skill set. Let's talk quarterbacks. We have some new faces in new places. Superstars looking to put some offseason drama right behind them. And three rookie quarterbacks making their NFL debut. So, Acho, who's your quarterback to watch for week one?
Man, my defensive coordinator in college, he would say, zoom the camera in on this guy. I want to zoom the camera in on Matthew Stafford. Oh, he's my quarterback to watch. Okay. Stafford, are you good or are you not? You've hid behind the Detroit Lions being a terrible franchise for your entire career. But I've seen worse quarterbacks go to lesser franchises and have greater success than you, Matthew Stafford. So now you're partnered with one of the greatest franchises in football, one of the most brilliant minds in football. Stafford, you were given a top 10 scoring defense once in your entire time in Detroit. Once, he had a top 10 scoring defense. Went to the playoffs that year.
Okay.
He was 11-5. Well, this year you're joining the best defense in football. At least they were last year. Jalen Ramsey, Aaron Donald, they're going to bail you out every single time.
Right.
So, Stafford, I got to find out, was it Detroit that made you 0-3 in the playoffs? Was it Detroit that kept you from succeeding in the playoffs? Was it Detroit's fault, or was it your fault? Can't wait to watch this.
Yeah, he's in L.A., so if you're a star, it's time to shine right here because you were in Detroit. You were dusty. We'll see what that looks like. Let's go to my quarterback to watch. This is easy. This is Justin Herbert, who has been given a lot, but he earned a lot last year. But this is a new year. And when you get all that new attention and those new expectations, will you live up to them? Now, I am sold on Justin Herbert, but now he has to sell himself week in, week out to everyone he faces. But remember, he's coming in on a 4-game win streak. Remember, we saw those games last year, the last 4, 72 completion percentage, 8 touchdowns, just 1 interception, passer rated of 111, homie. Justin Herbert's a beast.
He is.
See, that's what I'm saying. You one of them.
No, I'm not.
You
I am
a
one of you.
naysayer.
I'm one of you.
Oh, okay.
I'm one of you. But
yeah.
what are the chances he has a sophomore slump? We've seen it a lot.
Yeah,
Remember last year he was thrust into action. He didn't have to think. Sometimes you play best when you just schizophrenic, just out there, just throwing and doing.
Yeah.
Does he have a sophomore slump?
I don't think so. The mental makeup of him, it's interesting. They thought that he had personality needs in terms of adjusting to the NFL. Well, we need you to be more vocal, a greater leader. He didn't have those issues. He actually didn't have any issues. He was just miscalculated. He was just misappropriated in terms of what they thought he was to who he really was. You were one of the guys who saw him coming out. You had some question marks about him. Did he answer all the questions for you in his first year?
First year answered all the questions and some. He was that good, but you know how it goes. Sometimes when a quarterback doesn't know what they're doing, they're better.
Oh, yeah.
Because you don't know, you shouldn't throw across your body.
Right.
So you throw across your body and you throw for a touchdown. Then you start watching too much film and like you talked about, paralysis by analysis. Herbert's a baller. I'm interested to see, will he cement himself as a top 10 quarterback and see how it shakes.
Okay, when we go to the Charger games, he's going to remember this now. So you better be cool on Justin Herbert for sure. Finally, let's talk players with something to prove. Got young stars with big expectations and former stars looking for redemption. Acho, who's your show-me-something player from
I'm staying with the same quarterback position. Down said Hut. How about Jameis Winston? I don't know if any player besides Carson Wentz has more to prove because, again, this is a quarterback whose career is on the line. Like, when it's all about something to prove, what is your livelihood look like? Jameis, you got shipped out of Tampa, and the worst thing ever happened to you, they replaced you with Tom Brady and instantly won a Super Bowl.
Bang.
Well, now, Jameis, you went to the Harvard of quarterbacking schools. You're following up Drew Brees. You got to sit behind Brees for a while. Last time we saw Jameis, and I literally mean the last time in the preseason, he was 9 for 10, 157 passer rating, 2 touchdowns. He looked great. But everybody scoffed at Jameis, so they said, hey, it's just a preseason. It doesn't matter. I remember this. Jameis is one of only 8 quarterbacks in the National Football League to pass for 5,000 yards.
Okay.
Yes, he had 30 interceptions that year. But regardless, he had a ton of positive. If Jameis can keep all the positives and cut back on the negatives, that would be huge. So I think Jameis is going to show me something.
Yeah.
He must show me something, dude.
I'm mad at you right now. I stopped listening after you said the Harvard of quarterback. Why not the Columbia of quarterbacks? What's 11 plus 5? It ain't 17. See how you want to go there? The Texas of what? I don't know, state schools. I'm going to go with somebody who has a lot to prove, and Ben Roethlisberger. Do y'all remember the last time we saw Ben Roethlisberger? I'm not talking about walking around with a smoothie because he's skinny now. I'm talking about on a football field. He threw 4 interceptions. The game was over in the first quarter. It was 28 donut. That's the Ben Roethlisberger that has something to prove coming back this year. You can say all you want to the strength and conditioning coach. You can tell coach, yeah, all you want. You can look at the players and they can look at you and say, I see a six-pack now. How that six-pack look for Zeke last night? Like, you got to translate all of this new nutrition and new body into new game. We got to see if Ben Roethlisberger bringing a new game.
So, unfortunately, man, I think Big Ben is done.
Don't say that, dog.
I do, man.
Why?
And Big Ben has been a dude. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. He got him his chips. But he looked so bad at the end of last season while also statistically deteriorating over the course of the season. Plus, what did you say? You said it over the course of time. As soon as you contemplate retirement.
Yeah, it's over. You already retired.
Over. And he's contemplated retirement 2, if not 3 times by now. I just don't think Ben Roethlisberger is still that dude.
I hear you, man. Career low in yards per attempt. Aaron Rodgers flirts with retirement, but somehow gets to start the engine again. We'll see if you can do it again, Big Ben. That do it for our first edition of Watch Week. Be sure to watch us break it all down on Monday every single week.